Hello! Hi! Hello. How you guys doing? What's up? Hi, Laser. Hi, Juice. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it. How are you guys doing? What's up? You have a good day? Do you have a good weekend? Do you guys miss me? I made it and I have pizza share! Share the pizza! Immediately! What kind of pizza is it? Is it pineapple? Be careful about how you reply. Is it pineapple pizza? Hi, croissant! You want some eggs? Sure, we can have egg on pizza as well. Ah! Egg on pizza! Egg on pizza! I'm always doing well when I get to see Rika stream. Stop it. Stop it. You're trying to butter me up. What did you do this time? What did you do this time? What did you make explode? Huh? Huh? I don't trust you. I forgot, are Rika and Sculptor are exclusive of each other. I could have done the point. They are exclusive. They are exclusive. Also, Harvey! Harvey! Spinach, pepperoni, and bacon on barbecue sauce. You know what? That's a valid pizza. That's a valid pizza. It's not quite as good as pineapple pizza or as bolognese pizza, but it's good. I have very, very specific taste for my pizza. I eat like a child, basically. I take the child pizza. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is it walk time? Ah! I'm trying to go to walk, and they're just saying no. It's walk time. It's walk time, everyone. It's It's egg time. It's egg time. It's egg walk. Shit, I made my hands bigger. It's not what I meant to do. I'm struggling with this color. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to make myself bigger first. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect. Greasy fingers engaged. So she's gonna listen. No worries. Please don't destroy your keyboard because of me. Or do. I'm not your mom. I'm your dad. I won't tell you what to do. I think she has a Dika version of Scufftuber. No, but that could be an option. If you guys want a Dika version of the Scufftuber, we can do that. A Dika Scufftuber. Yes, because you guys know we're having new redeems on Saturday. If you looked at the schedule, we're having a really cool after cover party because I'm releasing a cover on Friday. I'm releasing a cover. So we're having the after party on Saturday because I can't stream on Friday. I can't stream on Friday this week. I have personal obligations. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited though. I can make the color tighter like the comments are posted. No, never. Wait, I can try, but then I'm gonna choke. So no, don't choke me, chat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. What were we? Oh shit, my hands. I keep forgetting about this. What were we saying? Hi, Luca! Hello, Son! Hi, chat. Hi, Okay, that's deserved. I deserved that. I deserved all of that. But only this time. Not the other... Which mod is that? Which mod is that? Which mod is that? Who's that? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Which mod is clearing the queue right now? Who is clearing the queue? Rita! You know what? I would have bet Quincy too. Rita, you evil little shit. I'm so glad to have you here, thank you. Also, no, I don't want to get head patted. Stop head patting me. Why would... I want to feel how smooth your head is. It is very smooth. It is primal smoothness. Primal? Is that even a word? I've been playing too much 14. I'm clearing stuff from like 5 days ago. I guess we forgot. So hi, Graham. You want some Australia? Will I? No! I'm escaping. I'm escaping to Australia. No! They found me in Australia as well. They even found me in Australia. How did they do it? How were they so fast? How were they so fast? They found me in Australia, and now I'm cursed.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I got emotional damage. I don't just got emotional damage anymore. I got brain damage. Stop it. Are you done? No! Are you done now? Can I skip Australia? Can I skip Australia? Are you done? Hi, Fluffy. I see you redeeming fats. I see you. Can't crack the egg with no amount of tempering. This egg is made of titanium. You know what? You know what? That's right. That's right. You... I mean... I can tell you've been eating pizza. I'm not sorry. Hi! I come in and Rika's already bowled upside down and being hand-petted. Yeah, today is just a bad day. That's right. Chat put me down. But I won't cry, for I am Titanium! Is it... Are those the lyrics? But yeah, hi everyone. I'm so glad we're having... Oh, you want a snatcher? I can summon that for you. Or can I? Yes, I can. Boom. Oh, why is it behind me? Why are you behind me, Tiny Snatcher? Come in front of me. Come in front of me. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I was aspiring its vital essence to feel better about getting hit repeatedly in the head by bulls and bones. My entire neighborhood probably heard that titanium. I can scream louder. You guys want me to open my window and scream titanium? I'll make that a point goal. I'll let the robbers know there's no one to be robbed in here. I mean, I guess there's someone to be robbed. Yeah? Yeah, you want that? Sure, I'll make it a point goal after the stream. If I'm getting reminded, I'm making a point goal after the stream. And you guys can make me scream titanium by the window at 1 AM. I'm sure my neighbors will be very pleased. Then again, it's not quite different from me going to in the garden at like 3 AM and calling after the demons like, no, yeah! So, I mean, you know, they're already used to it probably. It's just gonna be me scream titanium instead. I'm suddenly remembering the Snatcher stream. Yeah, the Journey to the End stream. I promised you guys that would happen. I haven't forgotten. Or do you mean the one time where you guys just put a bunch of Snatcher on the screen and we were all in pain, and Twitch was in pain, and I was in pain, and my computer was in pain, and chat was enjoying themselves very much. So we're not going on a walk anymore. You guys have disappointed me. No more walk. No more walk. No more hat pats. And I want my hair back. Thank you. I'm still saving points to the upcoming Snatches stream, as you should. As you should. It's gonna be a fun stream. Probably even funnier if they don't speak English at all. I'm not sure if they do or not. I don't really talk to my neighbors. I don't really talk to my neighbors. I feel like that would be a bad idea. I don't want them asking questions. Because if they start asking questions, I have to take measures. You know? I have to make sure they don't talk. Would you have me hide a body, by the way, chat? I'm just asking out of curiosity. Out of curiosity, would you have me hide a body? Yeah? I would appreciate the help. It's kind of heavy sometimes. Because booby tops are housed like Home Alone. When I was younger, me and Hellhound Sis thought we were hearing weird noises in the house. So at the time, we had a how is it called again? Not stairs. I don't remember the word for it in English. Heck. Wait, what was the word for it in English? Heck. Floors. How did I forget that? We had a 2-level house, 2-floor house. And we would have stairs. So what we did that day is that one of us grabbed the guitar. I think I grabbed a knife. Because I used to sleep with a knife under my pillow. Don't ask questions. I was an edgy kid. We established that yesterday. So I think I grabbed my knife and Hellhound Sis grabbed our guitar because we were both playing guitar. We were both playing the guitar. And she grabbed the guitar, but there was only one in the room. And she went ahead because she had the bigger weapon. And we were so ready to like go and fight. Keep in mind we're like 10. We're like 10 to 12, something like that at most. Just imagine 2 kids home alone thinking there's a robber in the house and slowly going down the stairs with one big guitar in hand and the other person just has a knife. That's probably not sharpened, by the way. It's probably a really unsharpened knife. We were really ready. We were so ready to fight. Turns out there was no one. And we were like, oh, maybe it's ghosts. Maybe it's ghosts. What if it's ghosts? It was probably just the dog or something. I don't know. Because it was the Dodge. There was a Dodge in the house. So it might have been the dog. But we really acted as if it was a robber. Which makes me think I'm not that much of a coward. Apparently I'd go down with a knife. I could summon 8 Snatcher, please don't. Please don't. I mean, it's not like you actually can. They're still limited. But don't worry. During the journey to the end stream, the last one, I promise Snatcher will become unlimited again. Yes. For your great pleasure of viewing, your great pleasure of making me suffer and filling the stream with Snatchers all over the place, I will probably put the limit away or put a bigger limit. I'm not sure yet. Probably no limit. Because I want you guys to be happy. I want you guys to be so happy. Unfortunately, right now I only have enough flint for 31. Are you okay? I need to drink for a second. I was doing some heavy work today. My poor little arms. They're doing completely fine, but I like to complain about it. We're renovating our garages, so I was helping out. I did some worky too, and I'm really excited to some of the stuff that's in store. Yes. Are you guys excited? You better be excited. But yeah, do you know what we're doing today? We're judging if people go to hell or not. And when I say that, I mean we're reading Am I the Asshole on Reddit. We're reading r/Am I the Asshole, also called r/AITA. AITA. I just call it AITA. AITA. So we're reading those. I have a few stored up. We get to judge if they're the asshole or not. I personally picked the stories without reading them too much in advance, just making sure that there was no bad words in them. AITA is an acronym for Am I the Asshole? No, really? Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. No, really? Really? Yes. Yes. As you can tell, I've probably been hanging out too much on Reddit. With you, it's hard to tell. Wow! Chat calling me dumb live! They're not wrong. They're not wrong. However, I'm saying AITA, but yeah, the official subreddit is really funny. Most people apparently type r/AITA, and then they don't find the subreddit. It's because the subreddit is r/Am I the Asshole? And I think on there's like a subreddit now that's like r/AITA, and it's like, oh, I think the subreddit you're looking for is r/Am I the Asshole? Because someone does. I appreciate the compliments, but you don't have to flatter me with lies. Hi, Masa! How you been doing? How you been doing, Mushroom? Mush hog. Oh, I just realized that your name is a mix of mushroom and then hedgehog. Cause I was gonna call you mushroom hedgehog, so I went mush hog, and then I just realized that was your actual name. Oh, Saint Lordy, this is so smart. You guys do realize that Mush has been here for like, I don't know, it feels like you've been here for at least a year, Mush. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you've been here since I've known Remy, mostly. Yep, over a year, and I just realized that now. That Mush Hog is Mushroom Hedgehog. Ah! I'm sorry. Or not. I'm not actually sorry. Thank you for the love, though. Keep loving me. Keep loving me. You don't have a choice. 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 Huh? You're gonna keep loving me, right, Chat? You can't leave this place. You are aware that you can't leave this place, right? Yeah. You're staying here. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you're staying here with me, Chat. There's no brain that had only lava and ramene. I mean, there's no ramene in my head per se. There's ramene in my bottle. I make plenty of ramene bottles for you guys. I realize that the more and more we go, like, in time, we keep streaming, less and less people are gonna know what the bottle ramene is. I need to make sure everyone remembers once in a while. So don't forget to order your Rika piss today. This was your monthly what the fuck is Rika ramene message. This was your monthly what the fuck is Rika ramene message. Don't forget to order Rika P today. Hi, Valkyrie! What a moment to time in. What a moment to arrive. I trust you're really pleased with the moment you got. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, it's kind of weird, but I thought about you recently because there was like a game show on the TV that Papa Sing likes to watch, and they asked the questions about blah blah blah. I don't remember, but the answer was Valkyrie, and I remembered this was a thing because I've seen you in the chat, and so I remembered the word. So thank you. Thank you, because then Papa Scene was like, oh, I'm impressed. And I know. Everything I know is from video games. Yeah. Or psychology statistics. They have to be useful once in a while. I've heard weirder. Good. I can probably make it weirder, but I won't. Biz Rika, because I replied correctly on a TV game show. Y'all have pretty low standards, but I'll take it. I'll take the compliment. Keep complimenting me, actually. Keep complimenting me. I like it. Hey, you guys want to see something really uncanny? Because I never do it. But... Is it gone? Wait a second. Wait, that's not the one. Oh, shit. That's the wrong one. Are you ready? Can you see what changed? Gee, I have a normal mouth. Gee, no more flesh fang. Feels weird. They robbed me of my flesh fang. Cause initially, fun story, when I got my new buddy, I asked for the same mouth as I had on my old buddy. Then I was like, I want a gremlin toggle with a flesh fang. And then I made it my base mouth. Cause all you know is from video games. I mean, yes, it is true. All I know is from video games. Looks nice regardless. It is very nice. I mean, it's literally the same mouth, but with no flesh fang. I think it's cute too. But I do prefer my flesh fang. I just think I just think it's easier to show you my teeth like this. Yeah. You can see that my teeth are very clean as well. I clean my teeth every day, I promise. I just don't clean my body. I just don't take bath. It was impossible to tell because your mouth never stays still to see the flesh flying. Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, it's very a small change. But I do have the toggle. I do prefer it with the flesh fang in the end. I remember being a flesh fang hater when I was younger. I realize now that my ways were wrong, and as you can see, everyone can evolve and get better tastes. Because priorities confirmed, I have priorities. I should do have priorities. Yes. Because the best priorities, I have all the priorities. I have the right priority. That's a thing in the driver's code in the OS and all that as well, right? Right priority, like when someone comes from the right, they have priority. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I don't have my license. I don't have a driving license. I wouldn't be aware. The right of way, but yes. Oh, okay. In French, it's right priority. Right priority. Ow! Yes. Sorry. I bumped on the desk. I'm fine. Mean desk. Bad desk. Anyway. Should we start talking about those beautiful, beautiful threads I have discovered on my search for, evilness. Thank you for following! I appreciate it so much! Welcome to hell. I hope you appreciate your suffering here. I meant to enjoy, but this works too. This works. Now I'm done with pizza. Yes, time for the other dough. The other dough? What's the other dough? Wait, no, I feel too innocent. Yo, me, what's the other doll? I feel like that's a butt joke, but I can't understand it. It's a Demon Slayer girl. It is! I just realized! It's Nezuko. Hi. Nezuko is really cute. I got distracted by the fact that the alerts weren't showing right. I'm sorry. We keep you innocent? No, I wanna know! Mother, I crave knowledge. Yumi is making cursed pizza. Are you making pizza with human meat? Are you making pizza with skin? I love to eat pizza with the skin. Pizza with the skin is the best. This has jelly-filled donut energy, I feel. Yeah, pizza with the skin is the best. And put pineapple on top. Is that what the dough is? Is that what the dough is? It's not? What do you mean it's not? Huh? Huh? Right, priorities. Otherwise I'm gonna keep talking for hours. And this is already a just chatting stream technically, so I don't want to do that. I want to talk for hours. I mean, I am going to talk for hours, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Hi, Nezuko. That is such a cute emote. I love the emotes. Very cute. I love some of the emotes you guys use so much. I need to make some new ones. We are making some new ones, but I need to finish making them. I've been very busy, Doge. Recently. Very busy. Oh, that's such a cute one! Strawberry Squish? I feel like I recognize that from somewhere. I feel like I recognize that one, Valkyrie. We enjoy Rika's endless talking. Aww. By the way, if you guys have any kind of email you want me to add, I see there's a blankie here. Maybe we could add a blankie. I know someone talked about biting an arm, so I have that in my list. But yeah, if you have any other email, we do have a Discord. You can type !Discord and join the Discord. It is a really cool place. And in this Discord, you will have a game suggestion channel and a general suggestion channel. And in a general suggestion channel, you can put anything you want for the Discord, for the streams, whatever. The games is more for stuff like Hellhounds Help It, for those of you who know what it is. For those of you who don't, it's cool. Hellhounds Help It is my new stream series where I live review all the games or forgotten games. Yes. And we're gonna be doing the videos on it as well. So if you have any suggestions for that as well, you can feel free to leave them in the Discord. I can't speak anymore. Also, by the way, I'm so sorry for the trauma caused yesterday. I hope everyone is fine. I hope you had some good sleep. And you're welcome for the can of spaghetti trauma. You're welcome for the can of spaghetti. Anyway. Why am I not sewing here? Ah! I'm sewing. I lied. I'm a dirty liar. Anyway, I'm here. I'm right there. Are you ready for the first? The asa. I'm trying to censor it somewhat for Twitch. I haven't drank enough today. I was getting a headache earlier. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to drink. Somebody touch on my spaghetti. The asa. The butt. I'll call it the butt. Drink or evaporate. Can one evaporate if they don't drink enough? Sometimes I wonder how I live. Anyway, we're starting with a great one. Am I the asshole for taking the last donut, even though a kid wanted it on their birthday? Just from the title alone, I have to say not the asshole. Teach them how rough life can be. I, female 21, have had a really rough week. I've been yelled at by my family, broken up with, and gotten bad grades on a few assignments. Due to that, my tolerance for stuff is a little less high than usual. To cheer me up, I wanted to go to Tim Hortons. For non-Canadians, it's a local coffee chain. And get a chocolate coconut donut. The store I was at only had one left, as they're popular, and when I was ordering, a middle-aged woman asked me politely, It's my daughter's birthday today. She's turning 14 and she really wanted it. Is there any chance I could get it? We've been going through a rough time, and it'd make her day. I then told her, I understand, ma'am, and I'd be okay with cutting her half of the donut, because I really have also been looking forward to it. She then said, it's a cheap thing to do, to only give half a donut. You're so stuck up. Can you not suck it up and just let me have the donut? She's really looking forward to it. I then snapped and said, Look, lady, I tried to be polite to you, but I want that donut and I've also had a really shitty week. You should have got here earlier. The rest of the people in line sided at me and looked angry. She didn't call me selfish and said she was a single mom, so her job didn't let her leave early. I didn't buy the donut and walked out because although I understand she was really rude, I might be the asshole here because it was the kid's birthday. Not the asshole. Not the butt. Not the butt. Not the butt. Hi, Mosa. Am I real? I don't know. Am I real? Are you real? Who here is real? What if I'm not real? What if you finally take your pills and I disappear? From the sound like that woman's really like to make her give it to her. I mean, I have no idea. I can't really judge on that, but like, I mean, come on. I mean, come on. You know, it's a donut. Come on. Reality is subjective. Reject reality. Embrace hellhound. Embrace hell. Have a good time in hell. Hell is nice. Are you a furry? Yes. I'm deciding to assume it, okay? I'm a dog, so technically I'm a furry. What the hell, a random kid, nothing bad done. Next case. I mean, yeah, because it's not even like the kid asked for it. Bye! It's not like even the kid asked for it. It's like the mom asked for the donut, but like the kid wasn't even there. And if the kid had been there, I think my opinion would be a little bit different. Because kind of like, you know, it's their birthday and shit. But like they weren't even there to get... I don't know. Imagine getting a donut for your birthday. Yeah, that's sad too. I mean, if the kid asked for it, okay, but like, give a cake, a whole ass cake. I'll eat the whole ass cake for my birthday. Hi, Ryan. How you doing? We all go to Let's Be to make you because we all reject reality. Exactly. Also, here, let me do something because I feel like seeing how the chat is right now, I feel like you guys can't see the post really well. So. This is a bit better now. Maybe I should just move chat. Maybe you guys are the problem. Maybe you guys are the asshole. I could just do this. I could do this. Like, oh shit. I could like, here, let me... I could try to make it bigger like this and get on the other side. And be smaller. Because I want you guys to be able to read. Here you go. This is better. This is a bit better. For reading, I feel like that's cooler. I think, like, that's better for you guys. Yeah, works. Cool, cool. I still want to be big. I want to be big like this. Hi, Radia Demon! How you doing? Glad to see you. How? But yeah, I don't think we need a poll for that one. I think we all agree with the rating here, right? We all agree with this rating that the Reddit subreddit give, not the AL, not the A, not the A, not the ASA. Doing good, how you, small dodge? I'm doing great, thank you! Thank you! And yes, yes, yes. I'm licking Rika. I like chat. I like chat here. You've been licked, loser. You've been licked. What is it like to be clean? Fucking disgusting. Heckin' disgusting. Imagine being clean. Imagine being clean. Couldn't be me. Okay, I'm trying to find the perfect position for me. I'm trying to find a good position to be in. I think this looks good. Good enough. Yes. Deal still here's the mom getting a donut for a kid's birthday instead of, you know, at least a cupcake, if not actually a birthday cake. I mean, I get it. If the kid asked for it, I feel like, you know, if the kid asked for it, then fine. But that feels a bit weird. Like, they all have their preferences, I guess, but I don't think I would have ever asked for just a donut for my birthday. I like cake, but I mean, maybe the kid just doesn't like cake. But that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like the lady is not the asshole. Like, it's unfortunate for the kid. If like, if the kid really wanted this, it is a bit unfortunate for the kid, but like, I don't know. You could probably find something just as cool. Like, if the person said no, I mean, the person even offered to cut it in half and be like, hey, I mean, you know, at least they can have half of it, and then you get a proper cake. I don't know. You could still give your kid, like, I know it's a bit weird though, but like, yeah, have a donut, sure. And then you actually buy a cake for them and like, hey, there's, like, there were no donuts left, but this lady... Ah! Damn. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I'd like Rika if she let me. I mean, you guys can... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Forget I said anything. It's all monster, it is. But yeah, I feel like even if it's a bit weird to give someone half a donut, you could be like, hey, they had no donuts left, but this lady knew it was your birthday, so she decided to give me half. Cause she you know, she really wanted it too, but here you go. It's got like a stranger gave you a happy birthday thing, but then also you can get the kid a cake, a proper cake and gift and shit. I don't know. Go ahead, finish the sentence. I don't want to. I don't want to. At least I feel like the person here is not the asshole. It's unfortunate for the kid, but I don't think the person here is the asshole. So case closed. Case closed. This was an easy close. Some of them are really dumb, by the way. Elaborate, Gremlin. I don't want to elaborate. I will not talk without my lawyer. I will not talk without my lawyer. And when they come, they'll watch you and they'll like look at you right in the eyes and they'll go, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Pilot sent a great meme earlier in Discord today. I appreciate that so much. Let me get the next story. I think I have like over 20 of these, unfortunately for everyone. So, Here, let's you know what? I have another donut one. I don't know why. I have two donuts one. Are donuts so controversial that there are like many posts on it? I don't know. But I have two donut ones. This one is very long. Okay. Rika being sus today. I'm not sus! I am existing. This who's the lawyer here? Remy the slimy gecko? No, my lawyer just isn't here. My lawyer just isn't here. I'll never call my lawyer, so I won't ever have to talk. That's how law enforcement works, right? Okay. You guys ready for the story? So this is about an apology donut. I don't have to. I won't finish my sentence. You can't hit me. You'll be held in jail. You'll be held in jail. You can't use violence against a witness. You can't use violence against a witness. Maybe you could guess a hustler line. I'm not sure I want to guess. Is it gonna be fetch? Please don't be fetch. Please don't be fetch. Please don't be fetch. No violence, only head pats. It's like wars. That's violence. You can use violence against a witness if no one finds out. Hi, Skylock. I'm so glad to see that we share this, like, aside from sharing, you know, a bloodline, we also share the same opinion. But you can't tell them that! You can't tell them that!
You got debated. You got debated. You got debated. Debated.
Hi, this is Saya. How you doing? How's it been going? I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you still rocking the name, by the way. Did I ever tell you guys? I'm pretty sure I told you guys that Alice in Wonderland is my favorite fairy tale. But did I ever tell you guys that Shishaya is one of my favorite characters? So I love that. I love your name. But yeah, hi Skylark! Hi Shishaya! Not fetch! Well, it's not fetch! Okay, are you... You wanted to VTube, right? Start blind? Is that what's happening? You're starting the VTubing? I know you wanted to stream. Do I remember that right? Are you starting soon? Is that what it is? Of course Rika loves the cat. Shut the fuck up. Like punching someone in the dark, it's a victimless crime. Oh yes, of course. If I punch someone in the dark, I didn't punch anyone. I'll say that to the judge next time. Thank you. I think that's a good defense. I'm gonna use that. You're the witness here. You're the suspect. Well, it's even worse. You can't hit the suspect. How do you everyone? Hi. How you been doing? How you been doing? It's an actual legal loophole, by the way, Rika. Really? Well, damn. Punching someone in the dark is a victimless, but how? I don't know how it works in the US, but witness testimonies are actually not a thing here. Like, they basically do not serve any purpose because they've showed multiple times. Oh no, it's psychology time. Are you ready for a psychological fact? Witness testimony holds no meaning because a witness memory can be manipulated really easily. So basically, you can be like, oh, you remember that red car? And they'll be like, yes, I remember that red car, when it was like a blue car or no car at all. Middle probability zero, and they can't say you did it on purpose if you say you did. Wow, that's dumb. I just have... Wait, does that mean I can murder someone if we're in the dark? Or no other reason than knowledge? I definitely won't be doing that. I definitely won't be doing that. Ever. I would definitely not. Ah! You know what? That's deserved. That's deserved. That's deserved. Doing alright, I say my shift in 9 minutes! Oh, good luck with the work! Good luck with the work! Sending lots of good vibes and love and good vibes and more good vibes your way. There's a similar clause in America, yeah. It's known as leading the witness, forcing answer they can only say yes to. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, here it's more like witness testimony is never gonna be, like, proof, basically. Like a witness saying, oh yeah, it's that guy is not enough. You need physical evidence, as in, like, DNA or whatever, because a witness testimony basically holds no meaning. Because they could be misremembering very easily. So, like, it might be, like, you know, if you're at the police and they're, like, telling you, oh, it's that guy, sure. They'll take the guy in. But then when it comes to the actual court, that, of course, won't be enough. But even for, like, arrest, like, you can't base yourself just off of a witness. In America, if there's at least 4 witnesses that point out the same guy, it is enough to be actual evidence until something proves all 4 are wrong. It's not good. Yeah, it's kind of bad. That's kind of bad because it is actually really easy to manipulate memories. Alright, I made it back. As I was going to respond, chicken butt! I want chicken butt, schmicken nuggies. Give me schmicken nuggies right now, this instant. Anyway. How about we read this the Asshole post? I know about the apology donut. I still have no idea what an apology donut is. Is it when a store does something bad and they give you an apology donut? I don't know. I mean, I guess let's read the thing. Alright, so I feel like context is pretty important here. I mean, probably. I work at a hospital in a non-clinical position. A co-facilitator between doctor and departments, basically. I work overnight, so I usually only get to see the late evening person who I relieve and the early morning person who relieves me. When they say relieve, I can only think of peeing, but yeah, sure. But I used to work day shift a few months ago and remained friends with a lot of the older staff. A few of my coworkers leave treats and stuff for me at the desk I usually sit at. There aren't individual desks, everyone shares. Last week, I came in and saw a donut on desk. The girl on my desk, the girl who I was relieving was in a rush and left as soon as I got there, so I couldn't ask her. I didn't even notice it until she was halfway out the door. I figured it was for me because it looked like the donut from the hospital cafe, and those are the ones my coworker's friend left for me. So I just ate the donut. Oh, I see where this is going! I see where this is going! 2 days later, I find out during my morning gossip update that the new girl who sits at my desk during the day has been complaining because she forgot a donut there, and it was gone when she got back. Obviously, I was the one who ate her donut. Oh no! I can see where this is going! I felt really bad, and I had only briefly met this girl once, so I explained the situation to my coworker and ran down to the hospital cafe to grab another donut. Same kind, a wet long john. I don't know what a white long john is. I guess it's like a sugar donut. My coworker mentioned that it was from a specific bakery, but I was getting off at 12 hours overnight shift, and I kind of just said, I'm sure it's fine, it's just a donut. I just feel bad for eating it like that, or something like that. She made a face when I said that, but I really wanted to get out of there, so I just left. Cut to yesterday, I find out that the girl has been talking major shit about me, because apparently it was a really nice donut from... Oh no. From a bakery she was excited to try, and she was offended that I would toss her a cheap hospital donut and expect things to be fine. Originally, I was going to offer to pay her for it or something, but I'm so aggravated at this point, and I feel like she's just being a bully. 3 different type of people have stopped by my desk from other areas of our department to be like, lol, damn girl, what'd you do? I genuinely thought it was a hospital donut. I'm not trying to brush off her feeling, but the reason I was nonchalant about the whole thing was because I didn't think it mattered. They truly tasted the same to me. So I guess it's kind of a twofer. Am I the asshole for getting her a hospital cafe donut? And would I be the asshole for not offering to pay for the donut? We're leaving in this context means taking over the shift so there's no lack of courage. I know, but I can only think of peeing. Long since they're like eclairs, but that's not a donut then! Cool things by their... You know what? You're the asshole for calling a donut a thing that's not a donut. You're the asshole for calling it a donut when it's not a donut. This case looks way too obvious. If you're working in a shared workspace and are not ready for accidentally sharing something like food in this case, then you'll be as a massive... But yeah, besides nobody stopped either actors here from leaving a written message if they can't talk directly. Absolutely. For me, this is an intentions matter. That's what I was gonna say. Like, the person never intended to be a jerk. Yeah, I think they even tried, yeah, as you say, they even tried to make up for it. Even if it was like, oh yeah, it's just, you know, I'm just gonna get one at the hospital cafe. Because they didn't know. It was like... I mean, you know, when they got it, they like didn't know it was like fancy bakery or whatever. And they probably just thought it was, you know, even if they thought it was a bakery, they probably didn't know the bakery. So like, oh, I mean, it's probably just, you know, the same as the hospital cafe. Probably just tastes the same. I'm just gonna get it to them. I feel like they would not be the asshole if they didn't like pay for the donut, because the other person is being very aggravating. But like, it'd be nice if they did, you know, like if they want to be nice, they can. But I feel like they're not obligated to. They already like gave a donut back. You know, so I feel like at this point, if the person is like spreading shit on them as well, you know, if the person was just a bit upset and was like, hey, I mean, that's really nice of you, but you know, please try to like be careful because it was like a very fancy donut. You know, so like, if the person was like nice about it, you can communicate nicely, you know, you can be like, you can tell people you're upset, that's fine, just don't be a butt about it. Like if you're upset about it, okay, understandable, you know, like maybe you were really looking forward to it, maybe it was a bit of money, but oh, do you want me to pull a poll up? Yeah, sure, you can put a poll up, but I feel like we all pretty much agree. I haven't seen anyone in chat call him the butt here. I think some other ones are gonna be a bit more... I mean, I mostly, of course, picked funny ones that are not, like, too bad, because I already kind of bad debates in here, but yeah, I think most are funny. Communicating nicely over my dead buddy. You're right, sorry, I got that wrong. Let me just spread rumors on you to everyone in the office. My bad, for a donut. For a hecking donut. That is one thing I had a hard time with when I was working in internship. We're a big team. In the second place, I didn't have that much of a problem because I still worked with a team, but not in the same manner where I would be included in the gossip. But, like, the first place, there was a lot of gossip, and I was very much like I had to be a lot of a part of the team. Like both jobs were making me be a lot of the, you know, part of the team a lot, but like the first one was like kind of being closer to the team. I still have friends from that team too, but the gossip was so bad. The gossip was so bad. I just kind of wish people could just communicate nicely. Hi, Pistol! How you doing? Hey, Best Hellhound found some assholes so far. We've read 2, and none of them are the asshole to me. I'm waiting for chat's opinion on this one. How you doing, Pistol? But yeah, things just, you know, you can communicate that you're upset. Just don't lie. Or don't lie. Don't be a bitch about it. Don't be a bitch about it. I was saying don't lie because I remember I was asked questions like, because people were gossiping, and I don't know if it's bad or not, but I decided to be honest and be like, hey, I mean, I don't agree with you on that. I get where you're coming from, but like, I don't think we should badmouth that person. Like, they're new, you know, they maybe don't understand that, and I understand why you're upset, but I don't think they did that to upset you, whatever. I guess I was trying to be the mediator. But I didn't want to agree with, like, the gossip stuff, because it just would sit wrong with me. And you know what? That went well. That went well. I don't know if it was just because it was that place. I was, like, pretty liked by the team, probably because I was like that. So... I don't know why people just don't do that. Maybe they're scared of telling the truth, that they'll get gossiped on. But by telling the truth, I just was in peace with everyone. I am neutral. I am neutral party. I want to take sides. How's life been treating you? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I'm really glad I'm able to see you guys more often. Makes me very happy. Makes me very happy. That's a very kind and wholesome don't worry. I wanna call myself kind or wholesome. I just do have like my own moral compass that it doesn't sit right with me to like take sides if I feel like there's no sides to be taken. You know, I like to be honest with people, especially if I know it's just an internship. That I don't really care enough to not be honest. Thank you for streaming, Fish Helldog. Aww, thank you. You guys are cute. Also, for Hellhound, you're pretty heavenly. Thank you. Wait, is that a compliment? Hi, Dikey! How you doing? How you been? It's explaining tradition. In this case, leaving food for next shift would stomp the newbie into ground, but seemingly nobody else would care to explain that. I mean, yeah, that's fair as well. Like, apparently no one told that newbie that, you know, like, the person... I think that's just the problem with fast communication. They work in a hospital, and the environment I was in was very similar, because it was retirement home and it's very similar to a hospital. It's a bit less stressful, but it is still very stressful. And people don't have time to communicate. And that's what I heard from my friendos that were internships in hospitals, because there were some of those as well. They don't have time to communicate. Most communications are made through sheets of paper, and they're like stuff that's forgotten. I know because I had the problem a lot. The night shift team would very often forget to do stuff I asked them to do about just because there was a problem with communication. So sometimes, you know, you just have to like find someone who does the relay between both team and who like has the big list and is ready to like give the big list and not be fast about it. Because a lot of people just want to leave, which is fair. When you've done a 12-hour shift, you just want to leave. You just want to leave. That's so fair. But yeah, I think that's a big problem. It's a hospital. So it's a communication issue, probably. Also, wow, chat, I'm so proud of you for voting that Long Johns are not donut. Thank you. I need to check what the Long John is. I want to check here. Long John donut. Yeah, that's an eclair! That's an eclair! That's an eclair! That's an eclair! Checkmate. Yeah, thank you! That's just an eclair! Stop calling that a Long John donut! Evil! When the times are rough, people should unite and not cry and piss their pants over a damn donut for a week! Exactly. I feel like that's just... I can't be too mad at the other person either, though. Hospital work it sucks. It sucks. It really does. It really does. So I can't really be fully mad. Like, I wish they would communicate and not be a bitch about it, but like, I can't generally be mad at them. People just have so many burnout in that space specifically that I can't really, you know, like sometimes it's a donut, sometimes it might just be because they lost the syringe and they can't find it anymore and they start crying. That's just the usual. That's so fucking sad. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Here. Why not? A lot of these are about food. Oh, that one. Okay. I think like that one I'm gonna have a pull up after. Because... I don't know. Am I the... Because here, you see that everyone is saying that everyone sucks. So like everyone is a butt. So... Am I the asshole for making a dad joke? Notes, my stepdaughter, Madeline, was about a year old when I married her mother, Jessica. Madeline's father's died before she was born. So, it's, you know, it's not his real daughter, okay? It's like, it's his daughter, but like, it's his, you know, like, she's technically adopted. Madeline is currently 15, and she's rebelling for almost everything. She did something bad, so while picking her up, I set a punishment up for her. Then she said, "You're not my dad, I don't have to follow you." Honestly, I got a bit hurt from that, but I understand that she didn't mean it, and that she'd probably change. I just replied, "I'm still your legal guardian for the next 3 years, and as long as you're in my house, you have to follow my rules." That happened about 2 days ago, so our family was going grocery shopping when Madeline said, "I'm hungry, I need food." I decided to be extremely cheeky and said, "Hi, hungry, I'm not your dad." My son just started to laugh uncontrollably. My daughter was as quiet with embarrassment, and my wife was berating me to not stoop down to her level. I honestly thought it was a funny dad joke, and my son agrees, so am I the asshole? Edit, I did adopt her, so legally I'm her parent. In mini update, I'll probably give a full update later, but here's what happened so far. I got to my daughter's room after dinner and began talking with her. The dad said, "Hey, I'm really sorry that I hurt you by the words I said, and I'm really your dad. I changed your diapers, I met your boyfriend, and I plan on helping you through college. And plus, I'm legally your dad, so we're stuck together. But seriously, I'm going to love you like my daughter even if you don't think I'm your dad." Then I hugged her, she did start to cry, I assume that's good. Okay, I think that's really funny, but that's where I can see a poll going up. You are free to set up a poll. Do you guys think they're the asshole? Hi, Macaroni! How you doing? Howdy! Oh, so yes, what does that remind you of, Laser? If we could get a pull up for this, do you guys think the papa is the butt? Do you think the daughter is the butt? Do you think everyone is a butt? Do you think no one is a butt? In this one, I feel like no one's the butt. No one's the butt. It's kind of just funny as fuck. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it has a child joke. Is that the answer? When it becomes a... I'm leaving. Bye. Bye. It was really nice meeting you guys. I really liked being a VTuber for all these years. Now I'm leaving. I'm graduating. Bye. Snatcher can stream for me. Hello, my name is Snatcher. And I will be the streamer from now on. That's how Snatcher speaks. I can't be bothered to do the proper Snatcher voice, so I guess we're getting a Snatcher stream. So guys, what do you think? Do you think the parent is an asshole? Do you think he's not an asshole? How do you feel about this? Why do I sound like Mickey? I want to hear your feelings. Want an improvement? I should end my streaming career and never come back. They'll teach you guys. They'll teach you guys. Snatcher the mouse. I mean, he is just as wholesome as Mickey Mouse, which is not at all. Actually, you know what? I'd argue that Snatcher is wholesomer than Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is fucking scary. Mickey Mouse victim can never talk about it ever again. You heard that right. So I'm gonna make you guys a bit smaller so you're not on my face. Agreed? Okay, how's the poll doing? You're not my real dad! No! Wow! You're calling me not your real dad? I am your real dad! Call me daddy right now! Call me daddy. Call me daddy. Kitten chat? Who's been a bad little kitten? Sorry, kitten. I have to go I have to go wash the dishes. I have to go wash the dishes. My dumb mom. Oh no, mom is telling me to stop playing Call of Duty. I'm gonna wash the dishes, but don't worry, kitten. I'll be back for you, kitten. Do you feel comfortable in our call, kitten? Wait. This is my morning voice, kitten. How do you feel about my morning voice, kitten? How do you like my voice? Do I sound good? Anyway. For free? Why are you guys happy about this? You sounds like you smoke. This is my morning voice. This sounds like someone's dying. Oh, this is my morning voice. I don't know, I heard someone earlier in a video. They sound like they were doing the morning voice. There's also in, you're not my real dad. What the fuck? What the hell? Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I can't believe you guys. Telling me not your real dad. Even though I birthed you. And I did dad jokes with you. Okay. Oh, there's a really funny one. That's one of my favorite Reddit posts ever. I do know that one. There's like one or two I've already read, but I just wanted to share it with you guys. On your opinion on it. Two butts are no, by the way. So they're not the butt. I do believe they're not the butt. Okay, are you guys ready for the next one? It's still on me. Every time this question appears in one mind, the answer is yes, but the problem is always in both sides of each situation. We merely measure who's the bigger butt. Yeah, kinda. We kind of measure who's the bigger butt. Who has the bigger butt? The answer is obvious. The answer is me. I have the bigger butt. You want to see my butt? Also, why does the music stop? I think the music is trying to prove a point here, but I don't agree with it. Here you go. Butt! Sorry, what? Rika butt. I just love how they're called butt fags. I come in and the first thing you do is to show your butt fags. Stop it! I was not trying to show my butt fags. What is that? I was showing cultured hips. Cultured hips. Yes. Very cultured hips. Very cultured hips indeed. I want to make myself bigger. Yeah. How do you feel about big Rika? I mean, no, by the way. I guess this is just average Rika. It is average Rika. Average Rika stream. Crony morning voice though. I don't remember. I think I've seen that clip, or at least one clip on it. I don't remember. You guys know my morning voice is very soft. Because I'm really extremely tired in the morning. Like, guys, when I play the streams at 10 AM, that's like early for me. I usually wake up at 10 AM. I have to wake up at like 8:30 to 9 to be ready for the stream. Or sometimes it's just wake up at 9:30 and not like I won't eat and I'll eat on stream because I'm like, man, I can't be bothered to wake up at 9. It's too early. At 9, I mean, it's too early. Anyway, next, the butt post. Am I the butt for doing weird, awkward poses whenever my mother-in-law accidentally walks in on me in the bathroom? How do you accidentally walk on someone in the bathroom? I mean, I get it if it happens once, but... So, my mother-in-law, I'm a ga, by the way, came to see us for a few weeks till her home is renovated for Christmas. The problem is that she's been randomly walking in on me while I'm in the bathroom. Thankfully, not once has she seen me naked because I started picking up on her behavior after the second time in a week. She'd barge in, then turns and said, "Oh, sorry," then closed the door. I tried talking to my husband about it, but he kept ignoring me, then flat out said, "So what if she accidentally seen you naked? She's family!" He seriously said that. We have a lock, and I could have used it, but I have past trauma from the idea of being locked or locking a room after my brother locked me in the bathroom when I was 5. So I came up with this idea. I'd go inside the bathroom, pretending to use it, and wait for her to come, because honestly, it's deliberate at this point. When she accidentally barges in, she'd see me in a weird, awkward position. For example, doing a ballet stand, standing on the toilet, or standing facing the wall with my hands up, fully clothed of course. I can only imagine the situation. Oh, that's beautiful. That is amazing. I love that for you, person. I could see how awkward and weird this would be for her because she'd stand there for a few seconds trying to figure out what I was doing. It was hilarious at first, seeing her initial confusion, but she told my husband about it, claiming she's caught me practicing rituals in the bathroom! Practicing ritual in the bathrooms. Don't forget, T-posing is a form of ritual now. Hi, Jordan! I cleared things up and revealed the reason why. My husband was livid. He called me childish and said that I made his mom feel terrified / weirded out by my behavior. I mean, deserved. He said I should have acted maturely and locked the damn door instead of playing mind games. That is beautiful. I love that for that person. I love that for that person. Edit, blah blah blah. So people, I'm glad I went anonymous, but seriously, I'm looking at my screen and I'm like, I'm famous? My husband and his mom are extremely upset with me. He still thinks it was ridiculous and is demanding an apology before she goes back to her home. I'm not sure if I will apologize because yes, well, it was a me problem that I couldn't use the lock. It still feels wrong what she did, and maybe I'm wrong too, but at least I got, and so did you apparently, a bit of a chuckle out of it. I'm sure Thanksgiving dinner will be hello court tomorrow, especially after what happened. Oh lordy. Okay, do you guys think that lady is a butt? Do you think OP is a butt for this? If you want my opinion, I think I don't want my opinion to influence you, but I think this is really fucking funny. I think this is the only way to respond to this. I feel like this is the bestest way to respond to this. Thank you, Verna, for the poll. I appreciate you so much. Your husband's a color to his Momo boy is what I'm hearing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get yourself a person that stands up for you. Takes a stand for you. Yeah. Don't get someone that will side with their parents if their parents are treating you badly, okay? To a good limit, of course, because like if they just, you know, spit on their parent and don't try to understand both sides, it sucks too. But like, yeah. Why has he started a habit of striking pose? Cause mother-in-law just like came in. Would that encourage her to walk in more to see what crazy things she's doing? I mean, I don't know. I mean, as she said, the mother-in-law was just terrified, thinking she was doing satanic rituals. Inconstant story by the end, the prom was ignored. Good trolling though. Yeah, I mean, I think that's beautiful. I think that's a great way to deal with it. Since, you know, since the mother-in-law was apparently there only temporarily, since they were only there temporarily, then it means, you know, you only have to deal with it for like X amount of time. But I think that's the best way to handle it. That's the best way to handle it. Husband isn't wrong for sure, yeah. OP for me is not the butt. OP for me is not the butt. Is husband the butt a little bit? Is mother-in-law the butt? Absolutely. This is literally William Mills abusing your fear of locked doors. Yeah, like, you don't tell someone that's really wrong with me as well. How the husband went, don't be a child, just lock the door. Like, that's what's wrong with me. That's what's wrong with me. Like, if they don't feel safe with locked doors and you guys know that, just knock on the door. I don't know. I never use a key in this home. When we go to the toilet, we never use a key. We never use a key. But people just knock on the door. I'm proud of you, chat, for not spamming the joke option this time. What did they reply? No, so proud of you. T-post or assert dominance. Two of you are banned. You don't get to assert dominance on me. You don't get to assert dominance on me. The joke option was just bad. Damn, V! The joke option was great. You just can't assert dominance on me. The wife should have set up a surprise party in the bathroom, using a party pooper, having a full cake with candles and a party. I feel like the wife should have actually done a ritual. Should have actually done a summoning. Just take it a step further. Just give her reasons to be terrified. Give the mill reason to be terrified. I think that's a good way to do it. And I have a lot of these. I planned a lot of these because I was like, oh, they're gonna be fast, but we're not really being fast, but that's great. Okay, oh, the next one. You guys are gonna love this, I think. The title looks great. I don't know what it's about, but it looks great. It looks like ooh speak. I could be wrong, but... Am I the asshole for refusing to talk to my boyfriends because he won't stop using the phrase, do you want some poingies for the room? You want some poingies for the room? Backstory. Me and my boyfriend were on holiday in Tenerife a few months ago. We were in an all-inclusive resort and we're standing in one of the shops in the lobby where you can buy extra snacks and stuff. A very posh British man walked in with his 12-ish-year-old son and they were looking around the shop. They went over to where the crisps are. Oh, you're British! You're British as fuck! You're British! Just for that, you're the asshole. You're the butt, you're British. This is a joke. I love you, British people. I love you, British people. I love your accent. Basic. No, listen, you don't say crisps, you say chips. This is the worst thing ever. I remember being taught in school that you say crisp, and then when I came in an actual English community, no one was saying crisp. Everyone was saying chips, and I got laughed at. So no, fuck you for teaching me that. Fuck you for teaching me that, British people. Calling chips crisps. Quincy calls them crisps. Quincy is my son. Quincy is cursed by default. Quincy eats butter, like entire raw bars of butter. I don't think Quincy is a good reference for what you should do. I'm just saying, I failed Quincy's education very badly. Quincy, if you're watching this, I love you. You're a good son. You just have disappointed me, your dad, as usual. Hi, Eddie! How you doing? Rika is weird. I'm only somewhat spicy. I like to call myself a little bit spicy. So, they went over to where the crisps were, and the boys seemed... The chips were, and the boys seemed very interested in the Pringles. The father then asked them in a very cutesy, possibly over the top for his age voice, do you want some Plingies for the room? Yes, he called the Pringles Poingies. Me and my boyfriend found this quite funny. The first few days were fine. We were both joking about it and kept repeating it to one another as it was a funny way to refer to Pringles, especially as the man was talking to his son like he was a baby. This was at the start of our 2-week holiday. He did not stop saying, do you want some Plingies for the room? For the whole 2 weeks we were on holiday. He would literally say it at least once a minute. I feel like you're exaggerating it a little bit there, lady. He would even torment me by starting a sentence completely unrelated to it, then finishing with, do you want some Plingies for the room? as some sort of sick punchline. It's now been over 3 months since we've returned, and he will not stop saying, "Do you want some poingies for the womb?" It is driving me insane. I have begged him to stop, but he honestly thinks I'm just playing along with his joke. I can't have a serious conversation with him because he always manages to slip in, "Do you want some poingies for the womb?" This is a 5-year-long relationship, and it was absolutely fine up until this point. This is the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, but now I don't even want to see him because I'm afraid of when he will say, "Do you want some poingies for the womb?" I am now refusing to talk to him unless he stops. I'm honestly afraid that he'll say he's going to stop, but then just carry on. Am I blowing this out of proportion? Am I the asshole? I don't think you're the butt, but I think it's really funny. I feel this is so funny. Like, I would be the husband. I would be the husband 100%. And I would keep going just because I can tell it's not funny anymore. And that's what makes it funny. It's only funny to me, and that's the best part about it. It's the best thing ever. So I feel like I'd be the husband, so I can't say that the husband is a butt. I don't think Opie is a butt either, though. I don't think Opie is a butt either. I feel like the proper response to this probably to get your own sentence and bother them with your own sentence until they stop. Or like get them a new sentence. Give them a new phrase to say. Give them a new phrase to say. Give them a new obsession. Just give them a new obsession. Don't worry, it'll pass. I think this is great humor. I think the husband has the same humor as I do. Yeah, I think that the husband has the same humor as I do. I can't believe someone would go, "Do you want some poingies for the womb?" It sounded kind of like womb. Do you want some poingies for the womb? Best creative for repeated annoying action is to ignore them. These thrive solely on the reaction to them in most cases. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, it would be super funny just because the person would not find it funny. She could also make it forget by reading an extremely intimate moment with that statement. I don't think an intimate moment can be ruined with a funny haha statement. I don't think an intimate moment can be ruined with a funny haha statement. I think the best thing you can do is just like slowly get to the person's ear and just like slowly get close to them and go "pizza" in their ear during an intimate moment. That's my take on it. I don't think that ruins it. I just think that makes it better. I just think it's really funny. I'm not an authority on this, though. You should probably not follow my advice. Why do I feel like Rika's done that before? I plead not guilty. I plead not guilty. If you're doing weird thing with someone, they suddenly go, "Do you want some poingies?" It will 100% ruin it. Absolutely not. I don't agree. I don't agree. Like, yeah, I meant that by intimate. I don't agree. I think it's funny as fuck. I'd be completely okay with that. I'm just saying. I think it would be really funny. I think it'd be really funny. No, okay, most of you guys saying no. Okay. So guys are saying no. I agree. I don't think they're the asshole for being tired of it. I can understand how they would get tired of it. I don't think the husband is the asshole either, though. I think that they're really funny. I think they're really funny, but maybe they should communicate that. Good lord. Good lord, I'm tired. Laughing is hot. Yeah, I think it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute if you can laugh at any point. No need to be serious, you know? No need to be serious at all times. Okay, so... Because love is definitely precious. Thank you guys. That's not true. I love like a creaking door. I haven't done that in a while. For that, chat would need to be funny. I love you guys. I love like I can't really imitate it on purpose. It's just like I take like breaths of hair, like I'm choking on air. But I don't know how to imitate it. I don't know how to imitate my own love. Anyway. Oh, the next one is great as well. The next one has like a beautiful title. And I feel like it's gonna be a surprise. It's talking about ketchup. It's talking about ketchup, apparently. So, am I the asshole for not participating in my friend's scheme to convince a restaurant to buy his ketchup? So before I read any of this, what do you guys think it's gonna be like? Is it gonna be like the dude just brought a fucking bottle of Heinz ketchup and was like, hey, buy my ketchup to the restaurant? Like what? What do you mean buy your ketchup? Buy his ketchup? Like, did the dude just go in a restaurant and like, hey, you should buy my bottle of ketchup? Like, how does that work? Did he buy too much ketchup? I'm curious, so I guess we start reading. My friend Zolter, fake name, has been obsessed with ketchup ever since I met him. That is a mood. That is a mood. He is always trying out different recipes to make his own ketchup and getting me and all our friends to try them. Okay, I see where this is going. Recently, he made his best ketchup yet. I tried it. It wasn't bad. It was ketchup. How could you say that? Ketchup is great. Ketchup is delicious. It's my favorite sauce ever. I used to eat pasta with only ketchup in it. Or sometimes, when I was hungry and I didn't know what to eat, I would take a slice of bread, toast it, and spread ketchup on it. Because nothing in the fridge looked appetizing, so I just grabbed the ketchup and put a good little spread of ketchup on my toasted bread. I called it ketchup toast. And I did that at a friend's house, and they were judging me really hard. Say psych right now, no, I mean it. I used to put ketchup on toast, and also in my pasta. I would like blend pasta and put ketchup in it and mix it. And yeah, that's what I eat when I don't know what to eat. I don't really do that anymore, but I used to do that. I used to do that. Just blend pasta with ketchup or toast with ketchup. I think it was really good. I just like ketchup, okay? Anyway, now he has decided he's finally going to break into the ketchup game. Ah, yes, the ketchup game. Yes, the big boy ketchup game. He is convinced he's going to launch his own ketchup company and grow it to be one of the top providers of ketchup in the US. He literally has a photo of Heinz ketchup on a dartboard. He throws dart at it and mutters things like, I'm coming for you. Oh, my man is like dedicated. That's dedication. Anyway, he has a scheme he wants me and others to participate in. Essentially, it involves us all going to a restaurant, sitting at different tables, and enacting lines from a scene he wrote that will culminate in all of us trying and loving his ketchup, and convincing the manager to buy it. He wants us all to memorize lines. The gist of it is one guy is supposed to call over a waitress and say that he likes the french fries but hates the ketchup. I'm supposed to lean over from another table and say, sorry to butt in, but I have to agree. I'm tired of this old-fashioned factory-produced ketchup. What is the real tomato flavor? After a few other people do this, my friend is going to say, you guys won't believe this, but I'm a ketchup chef, and I have a few samples. Would you want to give it a shot? At this point, everyone is supposed to try the ketchup and act astounded by it, and basically all exclaim it is the best ketchup they ever had. I'm supposed to stand up on my table and make a trumpet sound effect, and then yell to the entire restaurant, we have the best ketchup ever made over here! Everyone, come on over! One of the other people is supposed to get the manager of the place over, and we're all supposed to try to convince him or her to buy an order of my friend's ketchup. He's going to act surprised and embarrassed and try to tell us to stop putting this poor guy on the stop in regards to the manager. He then assumes he'll make a huge sale. Then he wants to do the same operation at other places in town. I told him no way I'm doing this. I hate public speaking acting and having attention focused on me. Also, the idea is just so hecking dumb and crazy to me. I told him that straight up. He acted offended and said I'm ruining his dreams. I'm astounded by this, but some of my friends agree and think he's showing hustle, and that we should all help him launch his ketchup business. Aside from his ketchup possessions, Zoltar is one of my best friends, but it seems our friendship is being ruined. A lot of people are telling me I'm a jerk for going against his dream and not helping out. Oh, that is very natural and believable scenario, exactly. He is truly lost in the sauce. I don't know how to feel about that one. For anyone wondering, Rika is always the butt. Hi, class. I am always the butt. I have a really cool butt. We've seen my butt earlier. How you doing? How you doing? That's embarrassing just to hear. I think that's great. I would do it. If I was a friend, I would do it. But I can understand a friend not wanting to do it. But like, I'd do it. I'd do it 100%. For free? For free. For free! 100% free. On break, enjoy your break with some Rika action. Yes, Rika is free 99. Unless you're trying to be her friend, then you have to pay. For the friendship subscription, you can enjoy your Rika time. I keep burping. That's an idea, clearly. How about we do that one with me, guys? How about you guys go into a random place and you just all start being like, oh man, I really wish we had a Hellhound VTuber right now with us, and then you start playing Damn Rika really loudly in the room, and you go, wow, look at this VTuber, they're so cool, you should all subscribe and follow on YouTube and Twitch. What a jerk, he didn't become a one-man advertisement campaign on free basis for the sake of his friend's dream. I don't think the OP is a jerk. I just feel like I would do it. I would do it. I would do that. It sounds funny as fuck. It sounds funny as fuck. You guys think it could work? You guys think it could work? Do you think the plan works? Do we have a manager in here? Do you have any kind of manager who could tell us if they think that would work? Literally no shot. There ain't no way. But I'd love to help a friend out with that. Yeah, I personally think not the Ash. Is this AITA? Yes it is! Hayak! Wait, is it Ag or Az? I'm not sure. Agi? So you know, I'll never not say your name as Dame instead of Dam. Did I just say Dame? Did I pronounce my own name wrong? Did I pronounce my own name wrong? It's Dam Rika. Now the society pressures him for not doing it. This is how ketchup kills people. Oh wait! You have a problem against ketchup? You have a problem against my people? You have a problem against my favorite sauce? I love ketchup. I think ketchup is delicious. It's pronounced damn. I get pretty much. Okay, I get. I get. I hope you'll enjoy your time here. Yes, we're doing we're watching a funny man ketchup. Ketchup is your favorite sauce? Yes, it is. You're free to call me the butt for this. My favorite VTuber. Damn, Rika! Yeah, this is how my friends call me. What about mayo ketchup? Isn't that just cocktail sauce but without the whiskey? Isn't that just cocktail sauce without the whiskey? Today, you put whiskey in cocktail sauce. I like mayo ketchup. When I get taco, they don't have cocktail sauce anymore. So I usually ask if they can just put ketchup and mayo. Ketchup plus mayo is frit sauce? That's how they make this! The frit sauce! McDonald's? That doesn't taste like ketchup and mayo at all though! mustard in ours. I don't know. I feel like they also put mustard. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's with everything. I mean, yeah, I think both are good. I like mayo as well. I just prefer ketchup, but like, I like mayo too. I think mayo is really nice too. I think mayo is really nice. What did the poll say, by the way? I didn't see the results. What was the results for the poll? Article in Germany being ketchup plus mayo. That's possible. I have no idea. I don't really take free sauce. I just put 100% no, thank you guys. Was there a joke option I didn't see? Barbecue sauce is better than ketchup. Good, no one replied that. If you replied that, you were banned. Okay, I guess we're doing the next one. Here, I have a few. I'm trying to just like pick them in the order I feel like I should. Oh, this one you guys will love. It's a bit more of a serious one, but also what the fuck? I think it's more like a serious one. But also the title is very weird. And I need to understand this. Am I the asshole for giving my daughter a stuffed bear filled with human hair? Yeah, basically I have the same reaction as you right now. What do you mean? What do you mean filled with human hair? A new item to the throne now! I don't want it on my throne! Why are people saying no butt? Someone is saying no butt in here. How do you mess up like that? I don't understand. Is it like on accident? Yeah, no butt, no eat one. I'm trying to be YouTube friendly, Twitch friendly, whatever. I just call them butts instead. But yeah. Apparently, look, the people are saying no one is in the wrong here. Even if it's on accident, that's a massive hiccup. I don't understand. People are saying no. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's read. Maybe I'll change my mind. My 33 male wife, 31 female, and I just had our daughter, our first child, 3 months ago. My family has a tradition where the firstborn will get a special stuffed animal. Okay? I got one from my mother when I was born, who got one from her mother, who got one from her father, and so on and so on. The reason that it's special is because the stuffing is made from their parents' hair. Okay, so it is on purpose. What? I guess it's a tradition? The way it works is that once a child is old enough to start getting their hair cut, their parents will save as much of that hair as they can. When a child becomes a parent themselves, the new grandparents will use the saved hair to make a stuffed animal to give to the baby. Okay? The hair in the toy represents the new parent's connection to the child, and is a tangible measure that shows that they'll always be close by. The care taken by the new grandparent in collecting the hair and using it to make the toy represent the child's connection to its family history, and is a tangible measure that shows the extended family will always support them. In short, the stuffed animal is a way of connecting the new life to their new family. Okay, you know what? Okay, not that weird. Yeah, I agree with you, Lag. Yeah, I agree. Like, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that tradition for myself. Because I still find it like... But like, you know, it's a tradition, okay? It's a tradition they have. I can understand. I don't want to yuck someone's yum. I want to yuck someone's yum, you know? Like, it's their tradition. And it has, like, some sort of significance to them. So I can understand that. You know, I can understand how that would be important for them. You know, like, I wouldn't want that. You know, I wouldn't want personally that. But it's clearly, like, an important thing for their family. So, like, that's understandable. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. After my daughter was born, my mother spent a lot of time making a stuffed bear from scratch to fill with my childhood hair. She just finished last week. Since my leave from work is just about over, I was excited to give my daughter the bear and share the tradition with my wife. I thought she would think it was sweet, but she blew up at me. Instead of liking the bear, my wife said it was gross and disgusting, and that she wouldn't have it around her daughter. I told her that it's our daughter, not hers, and that there's nothing disgusting about my family's tradition. She said it was unhygienic. I told her that it's not. The hair is clean and well preserved. We argued, and eventually she said that if I ever put that thing near her daughter, that she would throw it in the trash. I was shocked. This is something that represents decades of my mother's work and planning and generation of my family's history. I told my wife that if she's so cruel and callous about something that means so much to me and my family, then she's not the person I thought she was. She just called my family's tradition weird and culty. I didn't know what to do. I didn't think my wife was this kind of person. I told my mother about the fight, and now she's feuding with my wife too. My wife then got her family involved before calling me some vulgar names, but am I really a butt for wanting to give my special girl her special bear? I feel like you're a little bit of a butt for not mentioning that with her beforehand, though. Like, you're not a butt for wanting to uphold family tradition. I think that's okay. That's understandable. Like, it looks like it means a lot to you and it means a lot to your family. But why? Why? Why would you not tell your wife that's a thing? How did you never mention that to your wife? I don't understand. I want my Rika plush made with demon doggo hair. Hi, Donut. Please do not collect my hair to make a plushie out of it. Thank you. How you doing, Donut? Did this guy not talk about it with his wife before? Yeah, apparently not. I'm confused. Oh, is it Cyber Pop time? Is it Cyber Pop time? Boom! Boom! I'm here, losers, hackers. I'd buy the Rika hair plushie. You guys are just weird. That doesn't count. You guys are just weird. Rawr. Here, take this tradition or we divorce. Am I the asshole? Yeah, I don't agree with the judgment here. I feel like everyone is the asshole. What's the judgment? No one is the asshole here? I feel like everyone is the asshole here. I don't agree with the Reddit judgment. I feel like everyone do be the asshole. Tentacle furry. Eldritch furry. Hello. Beer, bork, bork, brick. Birk. Boik. 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 I mean, I could actually bark. Whoa, 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 whoa. Marriage is kind of like communication, so like they should have communicated. I can't fucking speak. Communicated with the wife. It's extremely creepy, especially if he never told his wife about this. Like, holy heck. Yeah, I appreciate you guys think the same as me. I mean, I think here's the thing. I'm not a fan of that tradition. I'm not a fan of that tradition, but I think it would be fine if like he has discussed it beforehand with his wife and not just put her in front of the thing like when it's done, you know, like talk about it. And, like if it's really important to you, maybe you can explain to your wife like what you explained here, because I think the way they explained it here, to me it made it like I wouldn't want that for myself. Like I don't think that'd be a tradition I would uphold personally. But I could kind of understand if I had a significant other and they explained it to me. They explained it to me how they did here with like what it represents and how much hard work there is into that and how it's like a special thing. Like, you know, I would not like... Basically, I would let the child decide what they want to do with the bear in the future. You know, like I would let the child be like... I'd be like, okay, we can give the plushie and then whatever the child wants to do with that is fine, but... I can understand the tradition if it's clean and well preserved her and it won't leak. Asshole for not taking it with his wife though. Yeah, absolutely. Basically, that's my stand here. A little bit ass on the wife for reacting like oh, this is super culty. Like that's a bit, for me, that's a bit of a butt behavior as well. Basically, I think on both sides, though it's a bit more understandable on the wife's side because she got kind of like blindsided by this, but I feel like on both sides there's a lack of communication and that makes them both a little bit of a butt. That's how I feel about it. Because I don't think she was just jealous her hair didn't get in the bus. We need a picture of the beer. I feel like there might be one. Wait a second. Hi, Big Smokes! Dame on! Yeah, wait a second, I have better. I don't think it's a server bot made of goo and latex. Yeah, I made of goo. It's slimy slime. I don't have fur. As you can see. I hope not. I probably call my sleep paralysis demon. Here, give me a second. I'm gonna close this just in case And check in the comments. Because there might be a picture. I'm checking. There's a roast chicken teddy bear picture, but I don't think that's what we want. Is there a picture of this? I need to know. Are there any pictures? Maybe I should check on their account. This is the first time the chat is more delayed than the stream for me. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Here, let me check the account. Let me check the account. Hair bear throw away. Maybe they like replied. Well, like, I can understand like the tradition a little bit because I know Sir Barushka, Grandma Hellhound, kept Mama Hellhound's hair, and she still has it. She still has Mama Hellhound's hair from when she was little. She had a really long braid, and like they cut it and they kept it in a box, and it's really well preserved. Like there's nothing, you know, bad about it, but like I wouldn't put that in a. Okay, they don't have a picture. Oh well. I'm disappointed. They don't have a picture. This is not a kind of tradition to not tell the wife prior to this situation. Exactly. Exactly. How long will it be a tentacle eye bunny hydra? Oh, yeah, bunny! I'm Dodge. I'm gonna switch back to Rika. It's like a 5-minute thing usually. Has it been 5 minutes? Yeah, it has been 5 minutes actually. Okay. Be ready for V Bridger to throw a tantrum. This is 100% bunny hair like Quincy? Of course not! Of course not. It's chibi dog ear. It's chibi long dog ear. It is. It is. Sorry, I had a burpee. I have the fattest burpee right now. Oh wow, I keep burping really badly recently. I feel like it's because I ate so much cheese. Because I'm, you know, I'm lactose intolerant. So I think that's why I've been really burpy recently, because I've been eating a lot of cheese. Stop eating so much cheese, never! I love cheese too much. I think cheese is delicious. I think cheese is delicious, and I'd be okay just eating cheese. Okay, so... which next one do I want to talk about with you guys? Because there are a lot of these. There are a lot of these. And I'm trying to select the best ones because I'm pretty sure we won't be able to do them all. Hi, Lim! How you doing? What cheese is it? I eat goat cheese. I eat Gouda cheese. I eat Swiss cheese. I eat spread cheese. I eat I eat raw milk. Raw milk. I just pour myself a big mug of milk in the morning and I heat it up in the microwave and I drink that. Lactose intolerant and eating cheese. I'm gonna need pull-ups for a diaper or hospital pain, Rika. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I just bullied my body into tolerating it. Is that a story I've told again? I know I told it in the past, but when I was younger, I was really, really badly lactose intolerant. I don't think I was allergic because they still use the word intolerant. But I would, every time I would like eat the smallest bit of cheese or the smallest bit of like, you know, cheese that has like lactose in it. So goat cheese was fine. It was like cow cheese that was bad. But anytime I would eat any kind of like thing that had lactose in it, I would be sick for the rest of the day or for the rest of the night, and I would like puke all the content of my stomach out. I would like, you know, I would like just be extra sick, like extra sick. I could not drink milk. I could not eat pudding, could not eat anything with lactose. And I remember once, they had like a replacement teacher. You know, they were replacing for a teacher that was sick, and they didn't know about that. And we went on a like farm excursion, whatever. And in the farm, they were like, "Oh, here you go, have some chalky milk from the farm." And oh, here you go, have some pudding made with the milk from the farm. So I got back home and I started being sick. I was so sick that there was puke all over the place. Anyway, I was really, really sick when I ate anything with lactose. And after that, at some point, I just stopped being sick. Like, I just was like, fuck you, I want to eat cheese. And I ate cheese. Oh I knew I was intolerant and I would still eat like lactose stuff because I liked milk a lot. So and I just decided that I was not gonna tolerate the lactose intolerance anymore. I just wanted my cheese. So I started eating cheese again, and I'm fine. I just get the burpees. How are you both? Very strong. Very strong bones. Milk grow bones strong, right? I don't know. Could talk about top for a second. What did you send? How cursed is it? Oh yeah, okay, no problem, Runa, thank you. Don't add diapers and lactate to the throne listing, please don't. I don't need those foolish tools. I can handle my cheese. I'll handle my cheese, you'll see. You'll see, I'll handle my cheese. Anyway, moving on to the next one. I got this. I'm not getting distracted anymore, I promise. Okay, the next one is gonna be this one. Because it sounds really funny. I don't know if it is funny, but it sounds really funny. So, am I a butt for eating too many cucumbers? This sounds great. This is perhaps the most bizarre Am I the Ass post I have ever written, but I'm honestly so confused. Like, I feel like I can't possibly be the asshole, but then sometimes people are too blind to see their own flaws, so maybe I really am. For as long as I can remember, I've had this quirk, I guess you could call it that. I never snack on anything other than a cucumber. I shouldn't say never, technically, since socially I'll get ice cream or eat a few chips at a party. I'm not a picky eater by any means, but my snack of choice has always been cucumber. I eat pretty healthily anyway, so a lot of fruits and veggies are a part of my diet. Since veggies are low in calories, I have to eat a lot of them to eat enough. So I'll usually have some sliced cucumber in my purse. In your purse? That I munch on throughout the day, and then always have a cucumber in my car that I just eat whole when I'm driving. Oh, I would pay to see that. I go through several cucumber daily. Although it's not healthy, I've had days where I felt really depressed and overwhelmed and have binge eaten nothing but cucumber. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but wow. I think I've eaten perhaps 35 on very extreme days. So you guys know how obsessed I can get with some drinks and foods? The most teas I've drank in one day, I think, was 12. So that puts it in perspective. Good lord. Recently, this quirk has begun to drive my 22 female boyfriend, 33 male, sorry I got confused, of 6 months insane. His word, not mine. He says it's highly inappropriate to carry them everywhere with me. I'm just imagining her like carrying bags of cucumber with her. I think that's great. We spent last weekend at his parents' lake house, and I provided my own cucumber to snack on. One night before bed, I was in my room, knowing, like G-N-A-W-I-N-G, knowing, on a cucumber like a savage when his mother walked in. Under normal circumstances, I never would eat that way around others. I'd slice it up. She was puzzled, but chuckled and said, "Ma, you do like your cucumber." Fuck, I can't speak anymore. My boyfriend later told me that I humiliated him with my childish and immature eating habits. I told him that his mom caught me in a low moment. He was being ridiculous, since he eats a bag of chips every day and I don't bat an eye. He told me that chips were a normal snack and whole cucumbers were deranged. He told me I needed to stop eating cucumbers and that my behavior was becoming a deal breaker for him. I feel really bothered, but I think cucumbers are a weird hill to die on, and I don't want to lose my relationship. So am I the butt? Edit, I'd just like to add that my boyfriend has never expressed any issue with my cucumber habits before now. The incident in question was because around 8 PM I was getting really hungry, and I don't know his family super well, so I didn't want to go rummaging or ask for a snack, and I didn't want to bother them by asking for a cutting board or something to cut up my cucumber because of, well, mild social anxiety. So I shut myself in the guest room and figured I'd just snack on a cucumber quick. I don't usually go hide and eat cucumbers, but that his mom walked in looking for my boyfriend, presumably, and was a little surprised but seemed amused and not upset or anything. I honestly didn't think it turned into such a big deal for him. It's just cucumber cucumbers. I think that's really cute. The killer does not allow eating cucumbers without chopping them. I don't understand. Just let her eat her full cucumber. That's fine. That's fine. Just let her eat her cucumber. Sure, it's a bit weird, whatever. She just likes her cucumber. There's nothing bad with that. I just do a snack on carrots. She's very brisk. Cucumbers are actually really nice. Welcome to Hell Gay. I hope you'll enjoy your suffering. Thank you so much for following. By the way, I forgot to mention it earlier, but we do have a Discord. If you want to join, we do cool stuff in the Discord. We have movie nights on there, and sometimes we play games together. I saw Pochi was streaming art earlier. I couldn't join, unfortunately, because I had some work, but you can type !socials, as Laser has just done, or !Discord. I think Streamlabs is a little bit slow today, but yeah, no, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think not the butt. I think very much not the butt. Very much not the butt. This is funny as heck. This is kind of cute. It's just, you know, she's just eating her cucumber. Just leave that poor lady alone. Even the mom was just like, oh, you do like your cucumber, huh? How could she possibly be the butt? Yeah, I know, right? Like, how? Why? No, it's just your boyfriend is weird. Your boyfriend is weird. Boyfriend is weird for being so, like, annoyed about a cucumber. Especially since it's so sudden. Do you think maybe there's more to this? Maybe the mom said something to the boyfriend? Because that's the thing, you can never know. Maybe the mom, like, acted just amused, but was actually, like, shunning the girlfriend when talking about her to the boyfriend? Maybe that's why, and that would create tension. But then he should just tell her if it was that, you know? If it was that, he should just tell her. But I don't know. Maybe he felt threatened by the cucumber. Maybe he felt threatened. Maybe he felt like he could be replaced really easily. Maybe that's what's up here. I don't know. I don't know. I did a girl that eats cucumber like that. I'd share a cucumber with her. I'd eat a cucumber with the person. Meadows insecure over a cucumber. It's so sad. Can we have some F in the chat? Can you have some pain in the chat, actually? Okay, the next one, you guys don't get to call me a cat. I'm gonna piss in your shoes really badly, really hard. Anyway. It's loading. Am I the asshole for lying to my cat? No. I think I can already reply. People are saying asshole. I can already reply to that. No, you're not. You should lie to them. That makes you a good person. That's all they deserve. Oh heck, this is stupid, but I was told to ask others for their opinion, so here I am. My 23 female girlfriend and 19... Oh, my 23 female girlfriend, 19 female, claims I suck for lying to my cat. 2 male? Ah, yes, they had to give you that detail. The cat is 2 years old. You're welcome, chat. I don't like my cat roaming around the kitchen when I'm not there, just because he might get his less than average intelligence pose on something he shouldn't. So I gotta get him out of there when I leave. On a small shelf next to the door, I keep a tiny bag of kitty treats, and sometimes when he refuses to come when I call his name, I shake the little bag to get him out and close the door behind him. Enter the problem. I don't actually give him a treat every time I do this. Sometimes I just pick him up and give him a big old smooch. Sometimes he gets a treat. My girlfriend thinks this counts as being mean to my cat because he might be expecting a sweet little treat and that disappointing him is cruel. This isn't a serious fight, just something that sometimes comes up when I don't give him treats. It isn't creating problems between us, but this time she said, ask literally anyone else and see if they think you're being fair. So we'll be reading the responses together. I guess it's a sweet little treat, I agree. I do that too. You own a cat? I do! Hi, Katakis! I have 2 demons. Oh, sorry, 4 demons technically. I have 2 that live with me right now. 2 other at Papa Satan's. I've showed them on stream, actually. I've shown the demon on stream. Give the boy the treat, he deserves it. Listen, I want the demons to become fat asses, okay? It's bad for them. One of them actually has like a problem right now. I believe one of the demons has found a sweet grandma that gives them like more amounts of food because it's actually starting to be a problem. So I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. First line says it all. Stupid, but by popular demand. But yeah, no, I think it's fine. Lie to the cat! Lie to the cat! I need to understand what people are calling it an asshole. Is it because of meme? You're the asshole. You're sincerely your cat. We love to see it. You have to pay the cat tax now. It's a Reddit lol. Also give your cat a treat. Your cat deserves it. What's a cat tax, actually? We don't see cat tax. There's no cat tax. I'm the dog and I think you should give the cat his treat. That's torture. Poor kitty. My cat says you're the asshole, but study says you're a genius. I mean, yeah, I was gonna talk about it. This is called intermittent reinforcement. It works better to educate your pets to not always give them a treat. So when you're like making them learn tricks or whatever, you only give them a treat. Like initially you always give them a treat, and then after a while you give them not always. Sometimes they get one, sometimes not. And that's how gambling works. That's how gambling works, basically. Yeah. And it works better to condition a pet to do something. To sometimes give them a treat and sometimes not. Spoil the sweet boy, he's only 2. Alright, that's fair. Cats are known for demanding more than they need. They'll overeat easily, especially in first year when they simply have no sense of satiation. Yeah, mine is really old though, so she has no reason to. She has no reason to. She just can't control herself, visibly. She always eats, so... We're putting stuff in place, so she, you know, cause like... If it was a little, it'd be fine, but I feel like right now it's a bit too much. Like, I was wondering if she could be pregnant, but she is like, how do you call it? Neutered? So there's no way. There's no way she could be preggo. So, yeah. But that's how it looks. Even, probably worse, even. So, yeah. We're trying to fix that, but... I think, as a dog, I say good. Do the trick. Do the trick. Listen, guys, if I had to give my gatos a treat every time I was trying to get them to do something, they would get like 20 treats a day. Because I have Noria, for those of you who know her, one of the demons I live with. She will wait in front of the window for me to open it and then not get in. And the only way to get her in is to shake a bag of treats. And then she gets in. And she doesn't even care about the treats most of the time. She'd get in and not ask for them unless I open the bag. So, you know, sometimes I give it to her, sometimes not. Depends a bit. If she like goes away immediately to eat, I just won't give one. And give her the bag. No. No. Sometimes I'll also like shake the bag or like show her a treat and she'll take it and then she'll run off. Even though she was asking to be let in by, you know, like putting her little paws on the window. Cats really are an enigma. As a dog, I can't say I understand them. I can't say I understand them. Please note that I've been saying I'm a dog a lot. Anyway. I don't think you're the butt. I don't think you're the butt. I'm gonna do a last one. On this one. I keep a few for another time. If you guys have enjoyed this, you could always make another one. Another one. Here we go. Am I the butt for not wanting to attend my own birthday party? I recently found out that my group of friends is planning a surprise birthday party for me. Now, before everyone starts getting at me for being ungrateful, hear me out. In the past, my friends have thrown me a few surprise events. When I got married, my bridesmaid insisted on throwing me a surprise bridal shower and bachelorette, even though I insisted that I hate surprises. I'm okay not knowing details, but I wanted to at least know the gist of it, of what was going on. I was kept in the dark until the day of, and I was thrown a tea party, something that wouldn't even be on the top 50 things I would like to do. I felt horrible because I generally didn't enjoy it, but couldn't say anything because I knew how expensive the venue was. I was really grateful that they planned it, so I thanked them and just reminded them that I'm not a huge fan of surprises. Another time, they threw me a surprise picnic birthday party because they know I love picnics. They didn't realize that the reason I love them is that I love cooking and packing the food beforehand, so I didn't get to be a part of what makes me love picnics because it was a surprise. Again, I told them I'd like to not have surprises anymore. Fast forward to this year. I caught on that they were trying to plan a surprise party to my husband. Again, they chose something I really would rather not do, at least for my birthday. I had to get my husband to lead the conversation to avoid that activity, and suggest something I actually want to do. But from a battling arcade joint, they went ahead and reserved only the arcade, without asking which I would like. And instead of splitting the birthday's person expense equally like we do every birthday, it would have only been $3 more per person, they pressured my husband into paying my whole share. I'm grateful that they're going out of their way to spend their time and money on me, but I really don't understand why they keep trying to surprise me with things without even trying to find out what I want to do. It honestly feels like everyone is wasting their time and money. I'm also the only one they ever try to surprise. Everyone else gets asked what they want to do. Am I the butt for feeling this way? Update. A lot of people are saying my husband should have put his foot down, but he's honestly not that close with my friends and didn't want to cause a scene. He said more than he normally would have, even in his own group of friends. In a perfect world, he would have done a lot of what the comments are saying, but he went above and beyond out of his comfort zone to steer the conversation at least to the venue I would enjoy. To the people asking why I didn't just plan my own party, I simply didn't want to go out of my way to celebrate my birthday this year. The one thing I want was an upscale dinner that my husband already planned as a date. One of my friends asked me how I wanted to celebrate, and I told her that I don't need to do anything for it this year. They decided after this that they would show me a surprise. The activities that he and I suggested were simply things that I've been wanting to do if we were to get a large group together. Okay, how you guys feel about that one? This title is Social Anxiety. It kinda is. Not bad with the party if they want just without you. They made the husband pay for a party she didn't even want. How cruel. My take on this is that she's not the butt. She's definitely not the butt. Their friends are a little bit the butt, because they've been told that she doesn't like surprises, right? They've been told that she didn't like surprises. I go sleep now, bye bye. Have a good sleep, Aggie! Have a good sleep! Hello! Hello! Have good dreams. But if you have nightmares, I hope I'll be in them. Lord, I overslept. Morning, Mom. Hi, Quincy. How you doing, my beautiful son? We're talking about you and eating real butter earlier. The friend sucks. I think the friends suck. I do think they're trying their best. Because, like, the person said, oh, I don't want to do anything. But they were like, well, we can't just not do anything for them. We'll try to make them happy. And then they threw a surprise party. But they're just not very good at it. You know, they're just not very good at it. I feel like it does come from good intentions. I feel like they have good intentions. They have, like, good intentions. They're just, like, going about it wrong. And they're not listening to their friend enough. So I think OP is not the butt. I think the friends are a little bit the butt, but they're not, like, extreme butt. There has to be some middle ground, like having a party and not be a surprise since it's the one thing she didn't want. Yeah, I feel like that should be the way to do it. Or like just asking her. But then again, they did ask. Okay, that's the thing. The last one, she does say that they asked, what do you want to do? And she said nothing. And I suppose the friends were like, well, maybe she just doesn't have an idea, or maybe like, you know, like she even says, I told her that I don't need to do anything for it this year. But when you say it like that, it feels like it's like, oh, I don't mind. I don't mind what we do. Like, I don't need it to be celebrated. But, you know, as a friend, I think I'd have the same reaction of still trying to, like, have a little bit something. But, I wouldn't do a surprise party. I wouldn't go for, like, a surprise party knowing they don't like surprise parties, you know? Like, that's stupid. That's stupid. Big stupid. But at least they have the husband to help steer the convo, I guess, but man, that's dumb from the friends. I think the friends are a little bit of butt, but like they're not extreme butt. That's where I stand. OP, not a butt at all. Very understandable. Husband, not a butt at all, by the way, because apparently the comments were saying that the husband was a butt for not putting his foot down. If husband has social anxiety and already went out of comfort zone, I think it's fine. They tried their best. Friends are butt a little bit butt for not respecting the no surprise party wishes. I just feel on that last one, like if they asked and she said nothing, it still feels weird that they didn't even contribute to paying for the party though. No, that's not what she said. They paid for the party, but they probably wanted the husband to pay for the birthday person, the lady, OP. So instead of like splitting OP's entrance fee between everyone, they asked the husband to pay for OP's entrance fee. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the husband is not coming, and so they're asking that, but that's a bit dumb too. That's a bit dumb. Just split it. Just split it. Like, I don't know. As a part of the birthday gift or something. Usually I feel like you'd split it. I feel like that'd be the logical... Yeah, I feel like that'd be the logical thing to do. That's how we used to do it too. So I don't know. That's weird too. That's weird too. I kind of would like to hear their reasoning behind that. Because that feels kind of out of nowhere. Unless it wasn't forced but asked. I mean, they do say they pressured my husband into paying my whole share. So I don't know. Never had friends, but I guess during the line where you bear with it or where you cut off everyone off just to force them to understand something may be hard. I mean, I think it might also be like they said, I'm not a fan of surprise. I think they really need to be like, hey guys, I really appreciate that you're trying to do good by me, but like, if you throw one more surprise party, I'm not coming anymore because I told you guys multiple times I'm not into those. And while I appreciate the effort you put in and I really want to thank you for like what you're trying to do, I really don't want a surprise party. Like it does not bring joy. It does not bring joy. This one does not bring joy. As usual, this was a severe lack of communication. Yeah, the person did say that they have a bit of social anxiety, I believe. So that's probably a lie. I think they said it at the start. I could be wrong. Here, let's take a look. I want to listen to I recently blah 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 blah. No, okay, they didn't say about that. They said their husband had anxiety. So maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't feel comfortable putting their foot down. I'm not saying it's their fault. I feel like, yeah, it's a like lack of understanding from the friends. The friends probably didn't get like, you know, I don't know. Or maybe the message didn't just go through. Maybe they like told one person and like they didn't think of telling the others and they just went, ah yes, surprise party again. So I don't know. I have no idea how this happens, but it did. It did. Unfortunately, I think OP definitely not the butt. I think the friends are a little bit the butt. They were trying their best, and it could probably be fixed with very clear communication. Might also be a telephone situation. Absolutely. Hi, Pilot! How you doing? How you doing? We were talking about you earlier with the nuh-uh. I plead nuh-uh. I plead nuh-uh. But yeah, you know what? I'll do one last one. I think I have still one in the list. I have one in the list that could be fun to judge with you guys. Okay, let's do this one. Here we go. Am I the butt for tricking my in-laws into trying my food? I'm curious about that one because people are saying not the butt, so I'm really curious because it could either go really wrong, like it's sorry, I had a burpee. Like you made them try really fucked up food, or just like they didn't want to try your food and you like kind of made them try your food, you know, like maliciously. And yeah, so I'm really curious. Wait, I was mentioning, yeah, because the meme video, the lawyer meme video. Thank you for the posted check, son. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, so I want your opinion on this, guys. I'm gonna read it with you. First, this isn't necessarily my proudest moment, but I am tired of being the outcast. Okay? My 32 female husband Pete, 34 male, comes from a family where the women are all bakers. I am a baker myself, and I used to sell out my house. Sell out of my house under my state's cottage laws, but stopped because I like it just being a hobby. His sister-in-law, Kai, 39, is the one who is known for her cupcakes and cake pops. When I first met everyone years ago, it was the first thing I learned. Everyone talked about everything she made. Even when Pete mentioned how good my stuff was, everyone would say that Kay sells her and they're popular, so they must be better. Whenever I bring treats, they're often left untouched because they're not Kay's, whatever you pronounce her name like. Yes, I've been told that. They ask me to bring something every get-together and never touch it. To be clear, Kai is mainly a baker wherever I bake and specialize in professionally decorated cakes. Kai says that overly decorated cakes are compensating for their bad taste, and Pete's family agrees. We had a barbecue Monday for Memorial Day and everyone made their treats. Kai decided to bring cake pops. She posted them on her Instagram the night before. So, and I know this is immature, I made the exact same ones she did, same flavor and design. We got there and everyone asked where my treats were. I sat there in the car and I'll get them in a minute. So I waited for everyone to be outside, then I brought mine in and put them next to Kai's. After we eat, I noticed the family eating my cake pops and not Kai's. She didn't notice at first and then asked if they weren't feeling cake pops. They said they just ate them and they were the best she's ever made and asked what she did differently. Mother-in-law even said they looked so much better in person than in the picture. Kai was confused and said hers was still on the table. That's when I said, "Oh, I brought those. Glad you enjoyed them." Her husband said he hadn't had one yet. Lies, he ate too. And everyone else just said, yeah, they were okay. Kai didn't say anything the rest of the night. Pete thought it was funny. He didn't know what I did until the reveal. But his brother, Kai's husband, said yesterday that what I did was mean, and I'm just mad that Kai is a better baker. But Pete said it's ridiculous. The family, including Kai, puts down my baking when they don't even try it. Because I'm not Kai. Am I the butt? Update, context adding, we aren't the only two who bring desserts, just the ones who tend to bake cake more than others. Everyone else's desserts get eaten to some degree except mine. If it's not clear, everyone includes Kai. She's often tried to teach me techniques that I either already knew or were completely wrong. So she wasn't like an innocent that got caught in the crossfire or something. Oh my god. I tried to make it some kind of competition. That's stupid. Family is a butt. OP is not butt. OP is very funny. OP is smart. Family and Kai is butt. This looks like an overused cheesy movie trope. I mean, fair. But also, I live for petty moments. Do you promise to tell the truth and only the truth? Ah, shit. I guess. I got skill issued, yeah. Obviously, is a great baker. Listen. I love petty comebacks. I love petty comebacks. Okay, I love me some petty comebacks. I like it when people don't just let people walk all over them. I have too many memes on my phone, me too. I mean on my own one. Basically, yeah, I think that's petty, but like that's a good kind of petty. You're not the butt. To me, at least. Really, that person is not the butt. They just kinda prove them wrong. The best way to get spite is with a smile after all. Exactly. Exactly. Just do it out of spite. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. Uranium is 20 billion calories! But yeah, no, she didn't do anything wrong. I think they're fine. The family is definitely the butt here though. Because apparently, so from what we gathered, from the story of course, like, who knows, but from what I got from this story, OP's like goods, like cakes or whatever, were the only dessert that were not touched out of multiple people. They're the only one that were not touched, and clearly like she's a good baker and all that. So I feel like family is definitely butt here. Family is definitely giving like the bad shoulder, the cold shoulder to OP. So heck them! Heck them! Heck them! I don't know what you guys think. If you bake delicious cakes, everyone enjoys them, but when they find out you bake them, you're called a madman doing mean things. That's society moment here. Ah, yes, society! Society! I want to be free. I want to eat ketchup on toast, but society! Society tells me I'm wrong! Sorry. We live in a society. We sure do live in a society. We sure do live in a society. But yeah, how do you guys feel about this? Is no butt? I feel like most of you we're replying no butt basically, but I want confirmation. Ketchup on toast with a bit of sugar. It's been a while. Not sugar for me. There's already enough sugar in ketchup, but I do put my grilled toast with sugar on it. Kai is the asshole. Kai and family is the butt. OP is not the butt. I agree with that. Yeah, okay. Everyone agree. Everyone agree. Good. As you should. And society calls me crazy! I don't remember what that meme was. I disagree. We'll get fucked, Quincy. That's a you problem. Hi, Bean! How you doing? Because nuh-uh. How you doing, Bean? I'm glad to see you. How? Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy. Okay. Stop it. Not again. My nuh-uh has been stolen. It has been. Fuck you mean nuh-uh? I'm so glad everyone knows the meme now. I'm so glad everyone knows the meme. This is great. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Your Honor, uppy nuh-uh. Oh, is it bowl time? I guess we're doing the bowl dance. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Egg on ketchup toast. Would you eat the ketchup toast egg? Ketchup toast egg. Oh, egg on toast! You know what? We're making this an emote. We're making this an emote somehow. Okay, let me check for rate target because I think we're ending it here. I have a few more, but I don't feel like doing like they were not that interesting compared to the others. Or is it peace and tranquility time? We can do that. Wait, where's my peace and here it is. Are you guys ready? No one is around to help. You're all alone here. But it's okay, because you need peace and tranquility. You don't have to continue if you don't want to. You can be one of those people who post on Reddit and ask if they're the butt. You can be the butt in your whole life. Here, nobody can hear your cries of pain and agony. Tranquility for you. You don't get no more peace and tranquility. Here, no one can hear you scream because you'll be having Glenn. She bopping, I'm bopping. Good, let me check. And then the cute music starts again. Beautiful. Thank you, chat. Thank you so much. Ooh. Oh shit, my mouse. Where'd it go? Why'd go there? Thank you for following Mika! Mika's twin sister?! OMG! Is it Zatsune Miku? Is this Zatsune Miku? Your mouse ran, my mouse ran away. One time I think Rika is crazy. Crazy? I was crazy when they locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with Zatsune Miku. Who's Zatsune Miku? Do you guys not know about Zatsune Miku? How old are you? You don't know! I just lost how to train your dragon. I'm sorry, Miku's twin sister. You know, I guess you're not Zatsune Miku. I just lost how to train your dragon train. It was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you cry? You should cry. With no spoiler though. I don't want to spoil anyone. But did you cry? You should cry. You should cry. Okay. I got someone to braid. The fetching is still strong. The fetching, it's still strong. It's still strong. It's still strong. Send help. Thank you for the love, Remy. Though I really appreciate it. Devils never cry. Devil may cry reference. Well, they may cry. You just said it yourself. Why am I getting hit? Why are you hitting me? Anyway, let's read Drowsy Dappa. They're playing The Sims 4 right now, so I feel like you guys will be at home there. You guys will be at home. They'll be talking gibberish, so just like me. Just like me. Here's our raid, miss. Oh, Runa got it. Thank you, Runa. Please don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't yet. It's a really cool place. We do movie night 1 week out of 2. I also want to play game with you guys when I have a bit more time. I think next week we might play some games together. Because I should be done with a few more projects. So yeah, if you guys are into that, we can do that. Please join the Discord, !Discord, or !socials to also follow me on Twitter and YouTube because I do stuff on YouTube. I think we just reached... We just reached 900 subs on YouTube. We're 100 away from 1,000. I can count. It would mean a lot to me if you could just put your little follow/sub on YouTube. Yeah, just support me. That would help. I also stream on there every Sunday. So yeah. Okay. As usual, don't forget to be good and to behave because you guys don't want you to end up in hell. She doesn't want to have to take care of you. She shall be seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow should be our final next month stream, or at least our final main story stream. Maybe we'll do the rest of the game. We'll see. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Please give lots of love to Drowsy. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to join the Discord. Bye. And I'll hydrate. Don't worry, I've seen the redeem.